to call your lawyer.
Place a call to our friend and attorney for the injured, Bruce L. Scheiner, and see what he thinks about the question of the day, our Ask the Lawyer segment. A question submitted by, well, perhaps you. We'll see if today's question is the one that has been pulled for response. Now, before we get started, let me remind you what you're about to hear is just general legal conversation. Should not be taken as specific advice in your specific circumstances. For that, you've got to sit down face-to-face with a professional. And I recommend that. And actually, I'll give you the information to reach out to Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates in just a moment, because they do offer a free consultation. You might as well take advantage of that in your legal situation. What we can tell you, and Bruce loves to pass along just some basic advice, in any legal situation, don't make any statements, don't let anyone record any conversations, and don't sign anything. So, with all of that in mind, let's see if this newfangled hookup that we've got via phone and remote broadcast from my patio can connect all of us at Kicks Country 92.9. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce. How are you? Other than the obvious, how are you today? How are you enjoying the weather, for example?
Oh, fantastic. It's such a nice time of year. I'm just really enjoying it.
We're not there yet where it's going to start getting really hot, and that's the beauty of it. Let's enjoy these last days while we have them, I say.
I agree 100%.
Let's get today's question out there for you. It's a little bit on the longer side, but I want you to have as much time as necessary to try to provide some thinking. You ready?
I am ready, Todd.
Okay, here's what it says. My mom was in a large retail store when she suddenly slipped and fell. She went unconscious briefly and was taken by an ambulance to the hospital, where she was held with a concussion and damaged knee. Her knee is going to need surgery. The manager came over to her friend and provided a card for us to contact him. He was acting like he didn't know why she fell, but her friend had seen the floor was wet underneath her, and she indicated that the pipes above had been dripping some water from them, probably from the recent heavy rains. The store is denying responsibility, claiming she just fell on her own. Should my mom contact a lawyer? I only feel qualified to answer that one question. Yes. Beyond that, we turn to Bruce.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. And, it's difficult to hold the store responsible when there's an isolated patch of or puddle of water on the floor. But this appears to be a classic case of a roof leaking, causing the water to drip on the floor. Mm-hmm. And the store obviously had to have noticed that the roof was leaking and water was dripping. The key to these cases is to prove that the store had knowledge of a dangerous condition. Mm. Again, the water leaking in through the roof and dripping on the floor is a condition that the store knew or should have known about and took remedial precautions. They should have put up a warning signs. They should have obviously got someone in and patched the roof so it wouldn't leak anymore.
Right. Is this the kind of thing where if you're gathering evidence, you might need to have an investigator go and kind of check things out?
Yes, a lot of times you need to go, and the quicker you could get to the scene and photograph the scene to actually show the water dripping from the roof and the puddle on the floor, all those things are critical when it's time to go to trial.
Yeah, because if and I would not personally want to do this, but if I were this manager, I'm saying, I would probably want to get that fixed up really, really quickly so there's no evidence it ever existed.
Well, that's the MO of the typical store is.
And insurance companies do. All right. Well, hopefully that provides her with a little something to think about and a little relief down the road. I hope her knee gets better. Knee surgery, never a pleasant thing. Let's hope that she's back up and playing golf and jogging, do whatever she likes to do in short order. Bruce, thank you so much for weighing in on this one.
Okay, Todd. Thank you for allowing me to help and answer the question.
And I look forward to talking to you next week.
Me as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for attorney for the injured, Bruce L. Scheiner, who, by the way, would be more than happy to consult with you on your legal situation for free. Just give him a call in his Port Charlotte office, 941-743-7777. You might not want to submit a question and wait for it to be answered. This is the next best thing to get you some immediate help. The Port Charlotte number again, 941-743-7777. Tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.